What's the startup cost for doing this type of business?
It needs to be a lot. That's the problem with the insulation business, as it's kind of like lawn mowing business. If you got 50 grand, you can get in the business, but that cellulose rig out there was 80,000 bucks for the equipment. And then you got to buy a 24-foot box truck for it to go on. And then you got to buy a generator because it's PTO powered. So, you know, there's another probably 15 grand that we had to invest. And then all our foam rigs. You can go out and buy a cheap piece of foam equipment, or you can buy some foam equipment that's got hundreds of sensors in it to where you can always tell if you ever get off ratio and the machine will shut off. Because the problem with foam is off ratio foam. See it all the time. Foam business is the thirstiest business out there. These foam salesmen will sell foam to anybody, whether they know what they're doing or not. So that's the one thing that drives me crazy about foam, is as long as they just want to sell it. They don't care who's using it, what they're doing with it. In all honesty, if you want to get into a foam business, you need to get you about a $125,000 trailer with the equipment, and then you got to have a truck to pull it. If you're getting into the cellulose business, you're probably going to need to spend at least 50 grand on the equipment, and then you got to have a truck to pull it or put it on a trailer. Ours is on a 24-foot box truck. Those things aren't cheap. So if you're going to get into the business, make the investment.